I don't know if you'll believe me. Honestly, I wouldn't believe it myself if I hadn't lived it, but I have. And I think it changed me. They call it the Silent Fort. No pictures. No GPS coordinates. Not a single mention on Google Maps. Only. Whispers that it disappears every full moon. I was in Cairo when I first heard about it. A man in a dusty shop handed me an old leather diary. No name, no date. Just a strange smell, like old smoke and forgotten time. The last page read, "If the Silent Fort appears to you, don't look back. No matter what you hear, don't look back." I laughed. Another tourist myth. Some ghost story. To sell overpriced maps, but I couldn't stop thinking about it. 2 days later, I found myself in the southern desert, far from the cities, where sand eats the roads and the wind forgets direction. My guide refused to go further. He stood still, hands shaking slightly, and said, "People who go near it don't stay, people." He gave me a flashlight and an old prayer in Arabic. Then he left. I was alone. Just me, the desert, and the sun dropping like a stone behind the dunes. By twilight, I'd reached a rocky rise that looked like it had been carved by time itself. That's when I saw it. Stone walls. A wooden gate. Cracked, but standing. The fort. It looked abandoned. Ancient, but somehow waiting. I set up my camera, planted my tripod, hit record. I even slipped a GoPro inside my jacket. If this was real, I wanted proof that exactly 9 p.m. 1. The moon rose fully into the sky. Things began to change. The wind stopped. I mean completely. Not a sound, not a breath, not even the grains of sand moving. Then the gate began to vanish. Not like crumbling, not like smoke, more like it was folding inward. Like space itself was erasing it. Then the walls, the tower. I lifted my camera. Black. Screen, no signal, no image. Just silence. And in that silence, I heard breathing. Not mine, something behind me. I turned around slowly, my heart beating loud enough to echo. There was a woman, standing perfectly still in the sand, covered in white. I couldn't see her face, only the way her scarf swayed without. "Wind." She whispered one word, "Don't." Her voice was calm, but her presence made my spine lock. It wasn't fear. It was weight. Ancient, like I was standing inside a memory that wasn't mine. I opened my mouth to speak, but she raised her hand. And just like that, she vanished, as if she had never existed. I looked around. The fort was gone. There was no trace, no walls, no sand disturbed, no footprints. Not even mine. I stood in that emptiness until dawn. Then I walked. I don't know how long. I just kept walking until I saw my guide again. His face went pale. "You're alive," Q whispered. "You were gone for 2 nights. Told him it was. 1. He showed me the date. 2 nights gone. I checked the footage. Nothing. Just static. Sand. Blank audio. no woman. No fort, not even the sky. Only one strange thing was left in the GoPro. A still frame. Just one. It was me, asleep, inside the fort. Taken from above. But I never went to sleep. Weeks passed. I tried to forget. But then the email arrived. No subject. No name. Just this message. I saw it too, but I turned around. Now, I'm still there. Attached was a photo. Black and white. Grainy dot. And in it, a man standing beside the fort. It was me. But I never stood there like that. And I never took that photo. You can believe this story or not. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. But if you're ever in Egypt, near the southern dunes, and the wind suddenly stops, don't turn around, no matter what you hear, no matter who you think is behind you. Because if you do, you may never leave.